What do Delaware,
Colorado,
and Minnesota have in common?
Find out next on Sarah's Wiki Corner podcast.
The Hollywood sign. My Little Pony. Traffic lights. Sarah's Wiki Corner.
Wiki Corner.
It is time for Sarah's Wiki Corner. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. What are we learning about today on your Wiki Corner?
Well, it was on this day in 1901 that our great state of New York became the very first state to require license plates on cars.
On cars, yeah.
However, at first it used the owner's initials instead of numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there was also
Just make your own, then?
there was another catch. New York State did not issue the plates. Owners were expected to create them on their own. So it was like a DIY license plate
Craft project
situation. Yeah.
You head to Home Depot, get some letters and
So
numbers.
this meant there was obviously no standardization,
Right.
and early plates varied widely in materials, style, and color. Motorists commonly used metal, wood, or leather, and some even painted letters directly onto their vehicle.
Leather, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are for the real
Extra
fancy,
sassy.
real fancy people.
Oh, right.
So the U.S. wasn't the first country to require license plates. France was actually the first country to introduce them in 1893, followed by Germany in 1896. But here in the U.S., as the number of cars and drivers increased, the painted on initials system began to fail. Do you know, can you guess at what the reason might be?
Too many people have the same initials.
Yes.
See?
There are way too many. Like, I don't know how they didn't think of that issue when they decided to do this.
I mean, in this building, Maggie Strickland and I have the same initials.
Right.
So,
yeah.
boom.
Right there. So they decided to create the modern license plate because of that. Yeah.
Good idea.
On May 15th, 1903, the state legislature passed a new law requiring the New York Secretary of State to assign each registered owner a number that would be displayed on the back of the vehicle. That same year, Massachusetts became the first state to issue plates. These cobalt blue plates are made of iron and covered in porcelain enamel.
Oh, my gosh.
The very first plate featured just the number 1. And it was issued to a guy named Frederick Tudor, who worked for the Highway Commission, and it remains an active registration by a member of his family.
Really?
So
In the Tudor family?
Yes, the number 1 on a license plate.
Number 1, okay.
Yes. In 1928, Idaho was the first state to put a logo on the plate, which was a
Potato.
Potato,
Was
yes.
it really?
It sure was.
So predictable, Idaho.
As of 2023, the 4 oldest plate designs in use, each with slight to moderate cosmetic changes since inception, are Delaware, which has been in production since 1959, Colorado since 1960, the District of Columbia since 1975, and Minnesota since 1978.
Yeah, I like the consistency, I'll be honest.
Me too. I agree. Pennsylvania became the first state to issue customized license plates in 1931, beginning what would grow into a popular trend. At the time, however, drivers could only add their initials to the plate. So back to the initials thing.
Yeah, they like the initials, don't they? Put those on your car.
Generally, vanity plates may not contain profane or obscene messages, although standards as to what constitutes an unacceptable message vary widely among issuing jurisdictions. Namely, the state of Maine has no censorship of vanity plates at all, provided they do not promote hate or violence.
That's it?
So there is a stipulation.
But you can put
to
bad
that.
words on there.
I guess so.
Maine.
In California, motorists may order symbols, a heart, hand, plus sign, or star, on one type of specialty plate. So you can add a little emoji to your plate, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
A tenth of all U.S. vanity plates are in Virginia.
Oh, really?
I don't know why Virginia
Full of vain people,
specifically.
Sarah.
So they have 1.6 million vanity plate registrations,
Virginia.
giving it the highest concentration of vanity plates issued by a state.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Around the 1950s, license plate size and materials began to be standardized to what we see today. After 1956, all American as well as Canadian plates measure exactly 6 by 12 inches. In 1954, the vehicle identification number was also introduced as a reliable method of tying registration documents to a particular car.
Gotcha.
And as of 2014, the federal government and 40 states use prison labor to still produce their license plates. So all but 10 states
use prison labor.
Use prison labor, yeah.
Yeah.
An extremely rare license plate with the letters MM on it is currently up for sale in the state of California for $24.3 million.
Wow. MM?
Yeah. But you aren't just buying the plate, of course. You're also buying its matching one-of-a-kind NFT. So
Non-fungible token.
That's
which
right.
I don't even understand that.
Me neither, but you can get the license plate and the NFT for just the low price of $24.3 million.
Wow.
Now, there are over 35 million registered vehicles in the state of California, but there are only 35 of these license plates with just 2 letters. So it is very rare.
Is that because they won't? Because it's only 26 letters in the alphabet.
Yep.
I got it.
Yep. And if someone does buy that, someone does decide to spend $24 million on a license plate, you could use it they could use it on their own car.
So
Yeah,
it's a real license plate.
It is, yeah. Currently, the most expensive license plate in the world is an Abu Dhabi license plate.
I've seen this, yeah.
With the number 1, which sold for $14.3 million
There you go.
in 2009.
There you go.
Seems like an awful lot
But
to
that's
spend
not
on their license plate.
I bet that's not on a Toyota.
No, I doubt it.
Nothing against Toyotas.
Yeah.
All right, you picked out a record to go along with license plates, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, so we're going to play Driving My Life Away by Eddie Rabbit.
Great one, Sarah. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Well, the midnight headlight blinds you.
There it is.
I remembered what it was we were going to talk about.
What was it?
Hitchhiking.
Dang, nabbit.
Yeah, so I was sitting up at my desk earlier this afternoon, and I noticed outside along Browncroft Boulevard here on the sidewalk, there was a guy standing and hitchhiking, which I've never seen. In all my years here, I've never seen somebody hitchhiking
On
Browncroft Boulevard.
You don't usually see people hitchhiking anywhere
In
anymore.
general, no, you really don't. But there he was. Nobody picked him up, of course. So
Was he walking while hitchhiking, or was he standing
no, he was
there?
standing. He was just standing there.
So what did he do when he was done?
Walked away down the sidewalk.
Like where he was going, or just
I don't know.
back
I
inside
didn't,
his
I didn't
house?
ask. I didn't ask.
This has been a very eventful week
Yes.
for things you have seen from your perch
Yeah.
atop Browncroft Boulevard in Penfield, because you saw something earlier this week.
Yeah, I saw
Again,
it.
I've worked in this building almost 27 years.
Yeah, there was a police, like 3 Monroe County, 2 or 3 Monroe County sheriff's cars. Was it 2 nights ago?
Yeah, it wasn't last night.
mean,
2 nights ago.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck that was. Very weird.
Yeah, pulled in
Very
right next
weird
to the
week
radio
here.
station and
Very weird week here at
bit
outside
of
the radio station. So,
altercation. Yeah.
I don't know.
What's going on?
Very weird. Very weird.
I'm glad we're locked away
Browncroft
here on the
Boulevard
second floor.
is a weird road to try and hitchhike on. But
Where do you think he was going? Like, do you think he was going to like Brighton, or do you think he was going to Colorado?
yeah, I don't
Like,
know
how far is he
I
hitchhiking?
don't know. Not sure.
He didn't roll. You should have opened up your window up. You could have opened it up and said, "Hey, brother, where are you going?
No.
Westward bound?"
No.
See, now
Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker?
No, I haven't picked up a hitchhiker. You right in your mind?
I know, me neither.
No, I've stopped to help people though, like at the side of the
Well,
road.
sure, that's different.
It's
That's
not
different.
different.
It's not different than picking up a hitchhiker.
I mean, I could get killed. They could kill me either way
but you're offering your assistance.
until they kill me.
But they're not getting in your car, are they?
If they kill me, they can.
No, but
No, I'm
you're
not
not
invited
picking
to-
them up.
No, get into my car. No, I'm not doing
Right.
that.
That is a little bit different than hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Picking up a hitchhiker. Let us know if you've picked up a hitchhiker.
Yes,
curious.
very curious.
I'm
Let
curious.
us
I
in the
know
chat.
it was much more popular, obviously,
Yeah.
a long time ago. But
All right, here we go. Stand by.
I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me.
Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world. Eddie Rabbit's his name, and Driving My Life Away. Sarah, do remind us, why did we just play that record?
well, because we were talking about license plates.
Sure were.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Ready.
Go.
All right. Originally, drivers had to make their own license plates.
Delaware, Colorado, and the District of Columbia, and Minnesota, have the oldest plate designs in use.
And Virginia has more vanity plates than any other states.
There you go.
Virginia
There you
is for lovers and vanity plates.
vanity plates, it
Yeah.
turns out. So right now, New York State has what? Like, we have 2. So we have the goldenrod colored license plates.
Which got messed up a couple years ago.
They
if you
did. They were
recall.
all peeling. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to take mine into the DMV and get
Yeah,
it replaced.
so did I. Because mine, the whole flap, the paint was like one big flap.
Yeah,
That
mine was
just-
almost all peeled off.
Yep.
You don't see many. It seems like everybody seems to have got those fixed. It's rarely you see one
You don't
now
really see that
that's
much
peeled
anymore.
off.
Yeah.
And then I switched mine to white ones because I like the white ones better.
Yeah.
So I have those on my cars.
I didn't because I
right
think you
now.
had to pay extra for that.
Well, Sarah, I just
switch
had
it.
money flowing out of my pockets. I said, here, DMV, take this. Give me a white license plate. It's not going to peel. But there's just those two. But does New York offer, we do like the not charity, the nonprofit plates now, do we?
I don't know.
I think we
Do
do.
we?
I think there are some New York plates you can get that when you buy them, a certain amount goes to a certain charity or something. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not positive.
Cool.
Anyway, folks want to learn more about license plates. Sarah, where do they go? What do they do?
Well, you can go to my Wiki blog. If you go to legends1027.com, on the homepage, there's a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
On Facebook, you can watch us live every day at 4:10, and then we archive the footage up at YouTube. Go to YouTube, search out Sarah's Wiki Corner. You'll find the entire library right there. Plus, you'll be sure to like and subscribe so you know when we post new material. Sarah, thanks so much for coming in today. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Great license plate conversation.
Thank you.
And for the record, you did remember what we were going to talk about. We talked about it during the break on the Wiki on the Facebook feed.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on Monday.
Okay.
On the air.
Let's. I'll make myself a note because I
we
will
will
surely forget.
Surely forget. All right. It was good, though.
Okay.
Sarah, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good weekend.
Hey, you too.
Traffic, weather, those things are next on Legends 102.7.